Chief National Security Correspondent Jim Sciutto joins us with more on this. Jim, what happened here?
So two Russian bombers, Tupolev 95s. When you look at the picture of them, it's this Cold War era plane. You know, it's a turboprop actually. First started flying in the 50s. Anyway, flew north over Scotland, got close. The British scrambled jets, and then in succession, the Dutch and the Danish as well to escort them out of European airspace. And at the same time, there's also a Russian ship that approached British waters, and a British Navy destroyer escorted that out of the way. And what the British are saying, and you'll talk to many, they say this has happened before, no question, but in light of what's going on in Ukraine, they're much more attuned to Russian military activity.
Sure, the context is disconcerting, but when you say it's happened before, how often does it happen?
The truth is it happens all the time. Happens about half a dozen times a year. The British, I think last year was 8 or 9 times. The Dutch have had it happen 6 times or so, and oftentimes they'll even break into European airspace. For instance, today they got about a half mile into Dutch airspace, and it happens in the U.S. as well. Off the coast of Alaska, you will have Russian fighters and bombers come in, kind of buzz the airspace, and then it's protocol. The American jets scramble. They go up and kind of politely escort them on their way. So, and why do they do it? I mean, partly it's to test the air defenses and to see how sharp, in effect, the Europeans and the Americans are. It's also a little bit of a reminder. It's a game of cat and mouse. It's like, we're here, you know we're here, and of course the Americans say, we know you're there. But now, I mean, the key now is, do they see a step up in this kind of activity? So far, this is routine, but they're going to be watching to see when it becomes no longer routine.
Well, we know they're there.
Yeah.
And then we don't need the reminder. Jim Sciutto, thank you so much.